Fresh leaves on trees, flowers in the bloom, vegetables and fruits in plenty, and the song of the birds in the air. The aroma of sweet meat, the sound of rabang and the koha's cry symbolizes the entire country is ready to celebrate this national festival.
What better plan to have when you can invest now and relax later? The Speed Investment Plan from Sri Lanka Insurance. Give a high five to life.
In a few moments, the news.
Sri Lanka Insurance, like a father, like a mother.
This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
.15 p.m. This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Romesh Peris and read by Mario Vijayawardena. The headlines. The President states, the government will leave no room for the Easter Sunday culprits to escape the arm of law. The Archbishop of Colombo urges the government to take immediate action against those named as respondents in the final report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the Easter Sunday attacks. The new Harvest Festival, the offering of the first half of the harvest to Lord Buddha, is being celebrated for the 54th time this year. The leader of the opposition says the Sri Lankan economy is being dragged into a serious abyss. The Minister of Agriculture says the prices in the local rice market have decreased as a result of the price competition created by the ministry. 98 new COVID-19 cases detected in the country today. In international news, the US puts J&J in charge of plant that botched COVID vaccine and removes AstraZeneca. In sports cricket, in the second ODI, Pakistan opts to bowl both sides unchanged. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa says that the government will leave no room for the culprits of the 2019 Easter Sunday terror attacks to escape the arm of law. The president mentioned this, adding his wishes for the holy festival of Easter on Easter Sunday. He added that the government is determined to ensure national security in order to prevent the recurrence of such tragedies in Sri Lanka. Wishing for a peaceful Easter, President Rajapaksa entreated that Sri Lankans are determined to unite and stand together to overcome various conflicts and calamities in today's world and to live in a society filled with love and harmony. His Eminence Cardinal Malcolm Ranjith has urged the government to take immediate action against the former President Maithripala Sirisena and others named as respondents in the final report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the Easter Sunday attacks. The Cardinal, addressing the media after the Easter Sunday service at St. Anthony's Shrine in Kochikade this morning, questioned the former president's leadership capabilities since the bomb attack on the country's people took place under his tenure. Moreover, the Cardinal also requested the authorities to take action against a senior DIG who had prior knowledge of the attacks but failed to take action. Meanwhile, the Archbishop's media unit said the Cardinal visited the St. Anthony's Shrine in Kochikade and the St. Sebastian's Church in Katuapitiya this morning and inquired into the well-being of the devotees. The two churches were targeted by suicide bombers on Easter Sunday 2019. The leader of the opposition, Sajith Premadasa, says the Sri Lankan economy is being dragged into a serious abyss through the increasing money supply. Speaking during the opposition leader's mobile service program in Hambantota, MP Premadasa noted the government has not been able to deal with the appreciation of the US dollar against the Sri Lankan rupee. MP Premadasa said the rupee continues to depreciate against the dollar. He said when the value of the rupee depreciated to a certain extent during the tenure of the Good Governance government, Minister Bandula Gunawardena held media briefings daily to comment on the shortcomings of the government. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
The Speed Investment Plan from Sri Lanka Insurance. Give a high five to life.
The Minister of Agriculture Mahinda Aluthgamage says the prices in the local rice market have decreased as a result of price competition created by the ministry against the private sector. Minister Aluthgamage made this comment on the programme Kanadiya. The programme combines all channels conducted by the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation, envisioned by the Director General of the State Broadcaster Chandrapala Liyanage. Furthermore, the minister claimed rice was provided at reduced rates through cooperatives and Satosa outlets, and added that a kilogram of Nadu rice is available at 96 rupees and a red or white kilo of Kakulu rice is available at 93 rupees. Another 98 COVID-19 cases have been detected today in the country, raising the number of confirmed infections to 93,226. All new cases have been identified as contacts of the Minuwangoda Paligoda COVID-19 cluster. Accordingly, the Epidemiology Unit of the Ministry of Health said 2,630 persons are currently receiving treatment for the coronavirus at several facilities across the country. Earlier today, 320 persons who recovered from COVID-19 were discharged from hospitals, raising the number of recoveries in the country to 90,021. 360 suspect COVID-19 cases are also under medical observation at present. The Minister of Public Security, Rear Admiral Sarath Wikrasekara, says 190 new police stations will be established to create a fearless society. The Minister said Maradankani and Iyankankulam areas in the north have been selected to build the first two police stations under the programme. Accordingly, construction of the Iyankankulam police station has been completed and was declared open to the public today. The Public Security Minister said attention was directed towards illegal activities and existing difficulties when constructing the new police stations. The adjourned debate on the report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry on the 2019 Easter attacks will continue at the Parliament on Wednesday. The Committee on Parliamentary Business has decided to further continue the debate on the final report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to investigate and inquire into and report or take the necessary action on the bomb attacks on the 21st of April 2019. Accordingly, the debate will take place from 11 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Parliament on Wednesday. That's local news.
Introducing Speed Investment with Sri Lanka Insurance, the only insurance policy that increases your sum assured by 5% every year for the same premium amount. You also get a bonus payment at maturity. What better plan to have when you can invest now and relax later? The Speed Investment Plan from Sri Lanka Insurance. Give a high five to life. Sri Lanka Insurance. Like a father, like a mother.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Veda Mahatmya in every home.
The main news story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
The New Harvest Festival, also known as the Aluth Sahal Mangalya, continued at the Sri Mahabodhi in Anuradhapura under the auspices of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa today. The New Harvest Festival, the offering of the first half of the harvest to Lord Buddha, is being celebrated for the 54th time this year. The rice collected from all 25 districts was offered at the Jaya Sri Mahabodhi today. The filling of new rice in a large placement at the Sri Mahabodhi commenced under the patronage of the Atamasthana Adhipati Nayakatera.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Veda Mahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
And now in Watch Live, the Met Department has issued an extreme caution heat advisory for several parts of the country. The department stated hot climate conditions will prevail throughout the island in the coming few days, and the conditions are expected to continue throughout the monsoon season, which is currently affecting the country. The department has cautioned of heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke due to continued activity, and urges the public to take necessary measures to control body temperature, including drinking adequate amounts of water.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of
The best discount in this Urdu season, People's Leasing Polybasi. Enjoy an interest rebate of 25% from People's Leasing for all the leasing facilities during this Urdu season. Call 011-206300 for more details. Conditions apply.
People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
In world news headlines, the US puts J&J in charge of plant that botched COVID vaccine, removes AstraZeneca. Taiwan minister accepts responsibility for train crash as questions mount. In Myanmar, Easter eggs a symbol of defiance for anti-coup protesters. The United States has put Johnson & Johnson in charge of a plant that ruined 15 million doses of its COVID-19 vaccine and has stopped British drug maker AstraZeneca plc from using the facility. J&J said it was assuming full responsibility of the Emergent Biosolutions facility in Baltimore, reiterating that it will deliver 100 million doses to the government by the end of May. AstraZeneca, whose vaccine has not been approved in the United States, said it will work with President Joe Biden's administration to find an alternative site to produce its vaccine. Taiwan's transport minister said today he would not evade his responsibility for a deadly train crash, even as his resignation offer was rejected amid growing questions over safety lapses that could have contributed to the disaster. In the island's worst rail accident in 7 decades, 51 people have been confirmed dead after a packed express train slammed into a truck near the eastern city of Hualien on Friday, causing it to derail and the front part to crumble. Opponents of military rule in Myanmar inscribed messages of protest on Easter eggs today, while others were back on the streets, facing off with the security forces after a night of candlelit vigils for hundreds killed since the February 1st coup. In the latest in a series of impromptu shows of defiance, messages including, quote, "We must win," and "Get out MAH," unquote, referring to junta leader Min Aung Hlaing, were seen on eggs in photographs on social media. And now the main points of the World News segment once again. The US puts J&J in charge of plant that botched COVID vaccine, removes AstraZeneca. Taiwan minister accepts responsibility for train crash as questions mount. In Myanmar, Easter eggs a symbol of defiance for anti-coup protesters.
World News. Brought to you by courtesy of
The best discount in this Urdu season, People's Leasing Polybasi. Enjoy an interest rebate of 25% from People's Leasing for all the leasing facilities during this Urdu season. Call 011-206300 for more details. Conditions apply.
People's Leasing, the trusted leader.
Development News is brought to you by CIB Nivea offer valuable gift vouchers for every bill payment during 1st to 10th April. 20% discount for bank card holders. Our place, our product. CIB.
The e-Grammar Nidadari project is implemented to collect and store day-to-day information required for the duties related to the services rendered and for studying purposes by Grammar Nidadaris. Based on the results of a pilot project implemented in 162 Grammar Nidadari divisions in 4 divisional secretariat divisions in 2016 and 2017, approval of the Cabinet of Ministers has been granted earlier to implement the same project in 7,000 Grammar Nidadari divisions under Phase 2.
Development News was brought to you by CIB Nivea offer valuable gift vouchers for every bill payment during 1st to 10th April. 20% discount for bank card holders. Our place, our product. CIB.
In sports news, in cricket, Pakistan won the toss once more and will bowl first in the second ODI with one eye on a series win. Both teams were unchanged. The South Africa captain Temba Bavuma said the opportunity is there to rectify the mistakes that were made in the first ODI and put some of the things right. The game marks Cricket South Africa's initiative to raise awareness for breast cancer, with South Africa wearing pink kits. Pakistan won the toss and chose to field. A short while ago, South Africa ended their allotted 50 overs, scoring 341 for the loss of 6 wickets. Captain Temba Bavuma made 92, Quinton de Kock 80 and David Miller 50 not out. Among the wicket takers, Haris Rao 3 wickets, Afridi, Hasnain and Ashraf took a wicket apiece.
Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply. Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
The Federation of Information Technology Industry Sri Lanka is geared to unveil the Sri Lanka Internet Day 2021, a first-time occurrence in the country. The Bank of Ceylon collaborates as a platinum sponsor for the event. The event will span 2 full days on the 6th and 7th of April. The inaugural virtual event themed Digital Inclusion, an initiative driven by the Digital Services Chapter of FETIS, will present critical digital topics to the participants.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money. Contributory deposit of 1,000 rupees from NSB when your child enters grade 1. Open a Hapan Children's Service account for your kid today. Higher interest. Conditions apply.
Economic news, courtesy of...
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibility. That's why we promise to give you the best returns and guarantee on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
China will work with Sri Lanka to bring the third country investments to the Colombo port city and the Hambantota Special Economic Zone, the People's Republic's Ambassador Xi Zhendong had told the island State Minister for Regional Cooperation Taraka Balasuriya. The Foreign Ministry said in a statement, the Ambassador of China reiterated their commitment to work together to pursue investment and business opportunities with third-party countries in the Colombo port city and the Hambantota Special Investment Zone.
I bought my daughter a laptop for her work by managing my finances. Whatever the expenses may be, I can't afford to miss out on life's special moments like her birthday or our anniversary. So you need to invest to make your family's future flourish.
Saving money isn't easy when you have responsibilities. That's why we promise to give you the best returns on your investment. LOLC Finance Fixed Deposits. Maximize your savings. LOLC Finance PLC, incorporated on the 13th of December 2001, is rated SLA stable by ICRA Lanka Limited and is licensed by the Monetary Board of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka under the Finance Business Act number 42 of 2011.
Weather report was sponsored by
Dialogue, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, introduces Nanasa, a trilingual educational mobile app with video-based lessons for grade 1 to A-levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with no subscription fee.
The Met Department forecasts mainly fair weather to prevail over most parts of the island. On the apparent northward relative motion of the sun, it is going to be directly over the latitudes of Sri Lanka from tomorrow to the 14th of April this year. The nearest areas of Sri Lanka over which the sun is overhead are Telvatta, Baddegama, Dadiyavala, Mulatiyana, Angunakola Palace and Udamalala at about 12:13 in the afternoon.
Weather report was sponsored by
Dialogue, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, introduces Nanasa, a trilingual educational mobile app with video-based lessons for grade 1 to A-levels. Now your child can study with ease on your mobile with no subscription fee.
And now the headlines of this news broadcast once again. The President states the government will leave no room for the Easter Sunday culprits to escape the arm of law. The Archbishop of Colombo urges the government to take immediate action against those named as respondents in the final report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the Easter Sunday attacks. The new Harvest Festival, the offering of the first half of the harvest to Lord Buddha, is being celebrated for the 54th time this year. The leader of the opposition says the Sri Lankan economy is being dragged into a serious abyss. The Minister of Agriculture says the prices in the local rice market have decreased as a result of the price competition created by the ministry. 98 new COVID-19 cases detected in the country today. In international news, the US puts J&J in charge of plant that botched COVID vaccine and removes AstraZeneca. In sports, cricket, in the second ODI, Pakistan opts to bowl, both sides unchanged. That concludes this news broadcast.
Giving you the greatest cash prize in the history of lotteries with 230 million rupees. Mega Par, now every day of the week. Making you a millionaire every day. Buy your Mega Par tickets today. Mega Par from the National Lotteries Board.
CIB New offer valuable gift vouchers for every bill payment during 1st to 10th April. 20% discount for bank card holders. Our place, our product. CIB.
Calling all classical music lovers. Did you know that Radio Sri Lanka has one of the largest collections of classical music in Sri Lanka?
also know that Radio Sri Lanka is the only radio station to present a regular classical music program. Listen to Concert Hall every Tuesday at 9 p.m. for 1 full hour of elegant classical music from Radio Sri Lanka.
I'll take you back to the old days, and I will sing the songs. Once you'll all remember, so come on and sing along. Come on, everybody! Una poquita de gracia, una poquita de gracia y otra cosita, y arriba y arriba, arriba y arriba y arribiré, por ti seré, sing it, bamba, bamba, hey, bamba, 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 bamba. To be in America, okay by me in America. Everything's free in America, for us all free in America. I like the city of San Juan. I know a boat you can get on. Hundreds of flowers in full bloom. Hundreds of people in each room. Oh! La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet. But the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet. But the fruit of the poor lemon is impossible to eat. Green, green is green, they say, on the far side of the hill. I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. Well, I told my mama on the day I was born, don't you cry when you see I'm gone. You know there ain't no woman gonna settle me down. I just gotta be traveling on. Everybody! Green, green is green, they say, on the far side of the hill. Oh. Green, green, I'm going away to where the grass is greener still. I remember this song, everybody.